Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Parc Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Georgia State Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Hilton before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team...
On that return, the Panthers offense will have first crack at this one. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this.
And they got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The running back has it. There he goes. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Making the adjustment. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Brown wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Hits inside. It's Butler. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down.
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Ready.
They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Brown will throw it. Caught. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Eagles offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Now to guide the attack is Max Johnson. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Bradshaw. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give on the counter. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going with the counter play here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Look out! Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Slippery slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Washington. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Panthers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Butler.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very different.
The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. Looking for the edge. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They'll open this drive. Makes a grab and room to run. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Johnson looking to throw. Hauls it in. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Dallas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Minchie. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Might as well run him again. Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. quick give. It's Butler. Tackled almost immediately. Not
game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 linemen.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Gibbs. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Making his first move. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the right side. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 17 team, the UCF Knights. Now back to your game at Center Park Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Minchie. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got a little space. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside, it's Butler. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap, it's Murray. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Spins away from the defense. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented and he'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Obviously, when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back to back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the lone running back. Got the first down. Finding some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Quick toss. Touchdown, Panther! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Takes the handoff. It's Gibbs. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Bradshaw. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. In traffic, it's held. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to squeak through the pile. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Todd. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running the red zone, it's Minchie. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly, finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
And the point after is good.
Georgia State 17, Georgia Southern 14.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out and
snags it, and there's running room. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out wide right, it's Washington. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They bring him down, and this guy makes the final statement, doing it himself, and they're going to walk out of here with the victory. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it again on the option. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They put the brakes on him.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.